Greetings, Earthlings. So here I am to talk to you about a mystery. A mystery that is my sexual orientation. What is your sexual orientation? Casey, you always talk about babes, you never tell us what they were. Well, I'm gonna clear that up for you today, because I'm gonna tell you that I don't necessarily have like a preference, like a sexual preference. Most of my serious relationships have been with guys, but I'm willing to date pretty much anyone that, you know, catches my eye and shit. Anyways, I have, though, had to overcome similar hurdles as the LGBT youth when I was a youth. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you my coming out story. Here it goes. I need to start with coffee. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming today to my coming out story. This is what happened. So, it was a Friday night. It was the summer before sophomore year of high school. I was with my best friend, Krista, and we were so bored. So you know what you do when you're 15 and you're bored? You call your friend, your sketchy friend with seen hair, and you ask him to drive his car over to you and bring you ecstasy. That is exactly what I did. So there Krista and I were sitting on my sofa, staring at these pills of ecstasy. And I said, what do I take this with? Do I just drink water? And Krista was like, I don't know, man, I'm never taking this. And then I was like, how about we take it with hot chocolate? And it was the best idea ever. So there we were, drinking hot chocolate. We had just taken our ecstasy. And we went up to my bedroom, and we did not feel anything. And I looked over to Krista, and I was like, Krista, this shit doesn't work. This fucking stupid shit. And Krista looked back at me and said, dude, how do you not know? Do you not see what's going on? And then all of a sudden, I went onto the ground and I looked over to Krista and I said, Krista, I am on a fucking lion. I'm on a fucking lion right now. And then Krista joined me on the floor / lion. And I swear to fucking God, we were in the Amazon riding on a lion for the longest time. It's beautiful. But then the next thing I know, we are on my bed. ... It got weird. It got weird. So for hours we were getting weird, and I literally, like, I do not know how it happened. It was like one of those movie previews where it like flashes and it's like heartbeat, and then it like flashes and then it's like heartbeat, and then all of a sudden like shit goes crazy. That's what happened that night. So then it was the next morning. Krista and I woke up naked. We were covered in bruises. We had hickeys on our neck. We had no fucking idea what happened the night before. We turned into like monsters because of this ecstasy thing. Jesus. If we had known. And Krista was my best friend. So it was weird. We were naked. We were vulnerable. And we just were like, what the fuck? And my mom was not home because she was doing errands and mom stuff. I don't know what moms do, go to the bank. So I was like, Krista, let's just take a bath. Like, not like a weird, like, let's take a bath, but just like, we are both gross and sore. Let's just take a bath together, bubbles, like, just chill. Nothing weird, you know, typical bath with a lady. And there we are in the bath, like, groaning because we were so sore. No idea why we were sore. We were just weird. Ecstasy weird the night before. And so I was splish splashing in the bath, and then I hear the door open, and it is my mom. So quickly, Krista and I, we just freak out, and we like get our shit together. Like, we had one towel, so like Krista took it, jumped out of the bath, and then I was like standing up with like bubbles on my privates, and I was like, "Wah!" And then my mom came in, and then my mom said to me, "Casey Chanel Carol, what the fuck are you doing?" And I was naked and bruised, and Krista was running across the hallway. My mom basically caught me in the act of naked showering, bruised, hickeyed, with my 15-year-old best friend. I was 15 too, so it was weird, regardless. Krista left, her sister picked her up. We didn't really have much to say to each other at that point. I was just like, well done. But when she left, my mom, she called me into her room, and she just looked at me like I was reincarnated as a Lindsay Lohan. And what she did, she didn't, well, she punished me, but like, she didn't react horribly. Mind you, it was like 200 degrees outside at the time, and I had to wear a turtleneck to school, to like her work parties. I don't look flattering in turtlenecks. I have I'm short, and like it just makes me feel like a claustrophobic turtle or something. And that's all she did. That's how I was reprimanded, and it wasn't for like, you know, making out with a girl in my bed and bathing with her, but it was for making out with anyone and getting bruises and bathing in her bathtub under her roof. And that's how my mom came to understand that I probably liked girls. No shame.